Hello everyone. To learn well is very hard, isn't it? But today we will look at some strategies that will make our tasks much easier to any student. In fact, there are too many strategies. It may work with you to help you study, but it may not work with everyone. From my perspective, highlight, underline, self-explanation, and create visuals are three strategies that I found it very helpful and useful. Now, let's discuss the first strategy, which is highlight, underline. While we read, highlight or underline is very important to distinguish between important point or main point and the details. In addition, while we read, we may write in the margin. I mean, we can summarize or paraphrase. It's very useful tools. Now, let's move to the second point, which is self-explanation. Actually, self-explanation is the most important strategy. When we read, when we explain points in our word, that will make it easier to understand and to remember. Also, when we explain the points by our word, it will make sense to us. So confidently, we can explain it to anyone later. Usually, when I face difficult information to me, I try to reread it loudly, then explain it by my word. It will become easier to me. That leads us to the last strategy, which is create visuals. Actually, create visuals is a very effective way to study materials. It's the last strategy and it's the key. Maps, outlines, and tables are examples of visuals that can make our task much easier. In these visuals, we can clearly illustrate information logically. Usually, visuals summarize chapters, so it's contain only main points or main information, and sometimes evidence. Personally, I like visuals and I rely on it. As I said before, to learn well is not easy, but we learn how we can make it, or how we could make it much easier than before. Highlight or underline, self-explanation, and create visuals are three strategies that I found it very useful and helpful to any student. Thank you for your listening.